Hello, 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 hello. So you can see I've already been making fun here. So, I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 12, and he has autism. We work together on our paintings. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings with the hand-over-hand method, and then I paint the rest. He paints with me every couple days. We paint a whole bunch of backgrounds together, and then I paint these. And I paint a lot of flowers. So I need to record him painting again. A lot of people have asked me what hand-over-hand method is, and to show what that does. So hopefully I can get that done soon. Sometimes when we paint, we're like in the middle of doing many other things, so I don't take the time to record us or anything. So, but hopefully I can do that soon. I've got something in my eye besides my finger. So I am ready for a good food day. I've been eating, but everything's just kind of not tasting great. And honestly, I miss food. I really miss food. I miss the way food's supposed to taste. I eat, and some things are okay, but most food just does not taste like, it just is not, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's certainly not, is not what food usually is like. Some people describe it like a metal taste, but I have a lot of things that taste, metal is not something that I would associate it with, because I have a lot of that anyways. So metal is not really like what I would think about, because I'm in chemotherapy for breast cancer, and so finding foods that settle correctly, and I'm such a foodie. There's very few foods that I've ever eaten that I haven't liked, or like a version of, or something. Like I like all kinds of things. I like spicy foods. I like although I can't eat, I haven't eaten much spicy, I can't talk either, as much spicy food as I used to eat, so I haven't kept my tolerance, I suppose. I don't know exactly how to say that, but I love food. I love food, and so for this this little season of food not being good, it's kind of the downer of the, like, I'm not a person that likes sickness in any way, shape, or form. I mean, really, honestly, who does? But this is probably the worst part of it, is me not being able to find foods that I can tolerate or that are good. So I'm hoping that as time goes on, that I can tolerate food a little bit better. My first treatment was really hard. My second one was not as bad as my first, and this one hasn't been as bad as either one of those. So I'm hoping that this little trend continues, and that it doesn't go back to like 1 or 2 again. But you know, we'll just deal with it. As I'm whining. I'm a whiner. So, and I'm exhausted, because I am. And Owen had a hard morning, and like, it was a good morning in the sense that he slept late, but I'm the queen of overthinking, because if I let him sleep late, then it throws off his day, and he needs time, like all of us, to just kind of sit and go through his moment, wake up and everything. And so I didn't wake him up before school. Well, obviously, not obviously, but I did wake him up before school, but I didn't wake him up early. And so that didn't give him a lot of time to process, and then he got stuck on all of his days. And so when that type of thing happens, it's hard, because then it affects the whole day. And there's moments where he can be calm, but it's just a matter of getting him there. And I have to breathe, because it's as much about how I handle it as it is about Owen having it and dealing with it and learning how to process it himself. And so that's a lot. And my emotions some days are right there with him, and some days I'm too exhausted. I'm trying to just get through the day and keep him calm and keep him in the moment and everything. So, it's an adventure. It's an adventure, and I just have to figure out some days how to deal with it and how to handle all of the emotions that I'm dealing with as well. But learning and growing, that's what we're doing. Learning and growing. So, but the laughter, that's what I hold on to. His big old laugh. I love his laugh, and when he can laugh, that just makes my day. That makes my day. So when he got off the bus, he was upset because there's a lot of construction around where I live, and the bus went a different way. Well, he doesn't like that, and it throws his whole day off, because he has expectations of what's going to happen, and when it doesn't happen, then he doesn't know quite how to handle it or what's going on and so forth. So, I like to say so a lot. Some days it's okay. Some days it's so. And see, there it is, the But this comes with the territory. It comes with autism. It comes with the moments. It comes with whatever is happening. And that's the thing, is like, it'll change. It'll be different. It'll be okay. It's just going through all of it with him and figuring out how to accept everything and help him to learn to just deal with some of these moments. Life skills, that's what we work on. That's one of the important things to deal with, and teach him that not everything is always the same. And that's hard, because his brain processes how to handle what he wants, not how to handle what he doesn't want. And I get it. Like, that's, who doesn't want what they want? Who doesn't? So that's something that we all have to kind of deal with and process. And that's, again, one of those moments of why, how, where do we go from here? But 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 8 years ago, the amount of changes that he has done and he is going through and growing through, it's incredible. So that in itself is a beautiful thing, that he's been able to kind of take this and he's growing so much. So it'll get there. We'll get there. He'll get there. And days like today, I always put too much, I almost said paint on my paintbrush some days. Days like today is just, I'm exhausted. Oh, see right here? Wait, is that? Oh, it was. I'm going to sign down there. But that might give us opportunity to put some sprinkles on here. We might not. I'll probably sign down there and it'll be okay. I couldn't decide if it was a drop from something, hard already that I missed, which I knew it wasn't, but I wasn't thinking. So, anyways, it's just a matter of time and energy and figuring it out. And days like today, I was already I hadn't slept much last night because I'm still kind of sick from my treatments and everything. The week after I have my chemo infusion is really usually kind of one of my rougher weeks. And like I said, even though it's not as bad as some of the other time frames, it's still a little bit out there. So I think we're almost done. I'm gonna put a little more here. And then we're gonna go back in. So tonight we just kind of worked on remaining calm, working on his breathing, trying to concentrate on those types of things so he didn't have those meltdowns that cause him to have rougher nights. And I just try to keep him happy and myself calm, because autism is as much about how I handle it as it is about Owen having it. So I think that is my story. That is my song. I didn't want yellow, I wanted green. There we go. Okay, so you see, we're just gonna do our O, which was even a little bigger than I really wanted, but oh boy, see? L, and O is for Owen, and then B. There we go, it works. So, thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Toodles, toodles.